You guys saved my life, now it's time for me to repay the favor. When I say that, to me, it honestly sounds really corny, but I feel like I have to make this video. About a year and a half ago, I was extremely depressed to the point where I wanted to, let's just say, unalive myself. I was looking for every which way to bail myself out until eventually I found one. And what I found was that making content about self-improvement and learning along the way is literally what saved my life. Not only did I look physically better, but mentally I've become a lot stronger. And the reason I say this video is gonna save your life is because I know there's a lot of people in the same position that I was in. And the audience I'm hoping to reach is those people. If you feel like your life is pointless, you're sad all the time, you don't know what you're doing, you need to lock in. That sounds funny, but the truth is, it's what you actually have to do. You need to find your purpose, or at least work towards goals, and that is literally going to keep you content in life. Some of the goals I set were fitness goals, some of them were about money, some of them were about social media. It doesn't matter what it is. As a guy or even a girl, you need to be working towards something that is going to make you happy. Money doesn't buy happiness, that's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is working towards it can make you happy. And from personal experience, getting a lot of money really doesn't hurt, to say the least. But that's not the point. The point is that when I was working towards something, I never had time to get down on myself or be sad. Honestly, I just didn't have time to be upset. I was either at the gym or making content or finding ways to make money, working with my friends. There's always something to do. And if you can find something to do to occupy your life, you're gonna be a happy person. If you think you're ugly, start going to the gym. Start listening to the content that I provide. Start doing something to change that. There's a lot of reasons to be upset, and you'd be surprised how many of them just come from simple insecurities. Well, that's what I'm here for. I make self-improvement content because I don't think anybody should feel lesser of themselves. I want to give you guys the best possible entertainment and advice on any social media platform. That's what I pledge to do. I genuinely think I'm going to be one of the most successful content creators on any platform. And I don't say these things to be cocky. I genuinely say them when I believe them. For example, I made a video about a year ago talking about how I was going to blow up on TikTok. It's because I knew it was going to happen. I'm about to hit 1 million followers, but the truth is I knew in my heart that it was going to happen before any video was ever even posted. And what I'm saying is you guys have the same thing in you that I have in me. You have a purpose and you have something in your life that you need to work for and achieve. I want to inspire the youth of today and give you guys the best life that you can possibly have. And trust me, I'm going to be a lot better than all of these other content creators that are posting. A lot of videos you're wasting your time on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, people aren't actually providing value. What I'm here for is to provide something that nobody else is doing now, which is actual legitimate value. And this includes looking better, feeling better, mental strength, literally anything under the sun, under the self-improvement umbrella. That's what I want to help you guys with, and you lose absolutely nothing by listening to me. So how are you going to get out of this rut, this depressive place that you've been in for so long? Well, I say that and it sounds like I'm talking to you specifically, but you wouldn't understand how many different people are in a position like this. There's so many people in this state that I can literally say that blanketed statement, and this will apply to most of the people watching this video. I'll give you a list of things you need to stop doing right now. Stop watching corn with a P. Stop being lazy. Jump out of bed as soon as you wake up in the morning. Stop listening to sad music. Stop wanting to be sad. Stop feeling bad for yourself and start counting your blessings. If you're watching this video, it means you have the internet. You have access to one of the most important things that we've ever had in mankind. The internet gives you the ability to literally change your life in an instant. You make a viral video, you can kick off your social media career. You make a viral product, you can become a millionaire overnight. 30, 40 years ago, that was literally not physically possible. Understand how privileged you are to even be able to watch videos like this on a phone, a handheld device. We have it very easy is what I'm trying to say. Now, if I told my depressed self all of this, I probably wouldn't even had a reaction. But this video is planting the seed in your head of what you actually need to do. Wake up. Literally get a grip of yourself. Not in a weird way, obviously, but seriously, get a hold of yourself. Start improving your life in every aspect that you can. Wake up 10 minutes earlier, brush your teeth for a little bit longer, eat healthier foods, cut out at least one junk food. Things like this are literally going to change your life. The small things count so much more than you would think. Just take a second and think about the Egyptians building pyramids. If they're an inch off here, an inch off there, it's literally going to collapse at the end. What is to say that that's not going to happen to your life? If you're off about one thing, you eat that one chip, you eat that junk food, you stay up a little bit late. These things add up, but they also add up in a good way if you start doing good things and developing good habits. So don't give up just because you feel like there's no hope left, there's nothing left for you. Understand that if you're at the bottom, you have absolutely everything to gain. And the truth is, I honestly thought that I had nothing left on this earth. A year ago, I thought that nobody cared. I thought that I just meant nothing. And the truth is, that doesn't come from your outside surroundings. These thoughts come from within. Now, some people have it worse than others. But the truth is, if you begin to improve every small little thing possible, you're gonna see a big difference. And hopefully, you can get it through your head that it's really possible. Now I have a task for all of you watching this video. You need to put down on a piece of paper or in your notes app or on this video what you're gonna do. How are you gonna start improving your life and making yourself a happy person? How are you gonna amount to something? Now the reason I say this is because if you have no plan, you're just wandering around. Say you want to improve your life, you don't know what you're gonna do to improve it. When you write down tasks, you have an actual physical goal to work towards. I will literally do this with you right now. I'll give you some of my goals. I'm gonna hit 100K followers on YouTube by the end of this year. I'm going to hit 1 million followers on TikTok within the next 2 months. I'm going to retire my parents. I'm going to buy a house within the next few years. I'm going to build my dream physique. I'm going to make multiple 6 figures, maybe even 7 figures. Scratch that, I'm making 7 figures a year, it's just a matter of time. I'm going to make the world a better place. I'm going to change lives for the better. These are just a few of my goals. Now, what are your goals? They don't have to be this big. You could have goals as simple as, I'm gonna stop eating Doritos. I'm gonna stop going to McDonald's. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. It doesn't matter what it is, but if you're at the end of your rope, you're at the end of the road, you need to figure it out. And the best way to do it is to start. So these promises I made to you are going to happen. You need to believe in yourself. A year ago, like I said, I made a video talking about all these promises that I made to myself. You can actually go back on my channel and watch them. Every single one came true. So as dumb as it may sound, anything is possible. And what I really mean when I say that is it's not possible for everyone, but it is possible if you make it possible. So what are you doing today, tomorrow, the next week, month, years to improve your life? When you can think of those answers to that question, you're gonna notice your entire life change under your feet. It surely did for me, and this is just the start. A year is about 1% of my life, a very short time. And who's to say it's any different for you? Now, after all of that being said, I can officially say I'm a happy person. Is it because it was easy? No, not at all. It's because I made it possible. Now it's time for action. You need to literally get up instantly, unless it's the middle of the night, of course, and get to work. Whatever it is that you're gonna do, there's not a waking hour that you have time to waste. I'm being so serious. I cannot remember the last time that I was genuinely bored, because boredom honestly ceases to exist when you have a passion and a goal. You don't rest until you've achieved it. At least that's how successful people think. And don't get me wrong, people don't like to see you succeed. Everybody, and when I say everybody, I mean there's been pretty much every person I know. They have all criticized me for at least something that I'm doing to improve my life. I've gotten messed with for going to the gym too much. Like, there's always going to be people to talk. And the truthful reason as to why this is a thing is because people don't like to see you better than them. Subconsciously, whether it is deep-rooted or in the back of their head, subconscious or not, they don't want to see you win. And that sounds like such a blanketed statement to say, but I promise you it's not. I used to hear people say that, and I was just thinking like, bro, like, shut up, like, you're being cringy. What are you talking about? But if you look deep into the surface, if you really think about why somebody would mess with you for doing something that is improving your life, it's not because they're better than you. It's not because they can't do what you're doing. It's because deep down, they know they could be doing what you're doing, but they're not. And if you don't believe that, I guarantee you there will never be somebody who's significantly more successful than you that will ever throw you any shade in that way. A multi-million-dollar business owner will never, ever in a million years make fun of somebody for starting up a business. A YouTuber is not going to genuinely make fun of somebody who's starting up making their YouTube channel. But you know who will? Somebody who's dreamt of being a YouTuber their entire life and has never actually posted a video. Those are those insecure people who will genuinely make you feel bad for doing something they wish they could do. Now, it feels like I'm rambling at this point, but the whole message that I'm trying to spread is that it's possible, right? You need to get out of this situation. You need to start if you really want to reach your destination. The sooner you do that, the sooner you'll realize that you wish you started sooner. I feel like I said that a lot, but you get the point. There's never been a better time to start than right now. The only better time would have been a long time ago. That's with anything, any goal that you have. And I promise you, if you're a sad person, upset, depressed, whatever it is, you can find your way out of it. You need to have high ambitions. Honestly, I feel like I'm somebody who wants to change the world. That's how I feel. You don't have to have goals like me, but I promise you it would not hurt. Now, the final notes that I want to leave off with is the fact that I'm willing to tell you these things. I guarantee you a lot of people are going to see this video and they're going to like me even less than they already did. They'll joke around about it. They'll make fun of me. Whatever it is, I don't care. I'm willing to put myself on the line to tell you guys the truth. So with that being said, get to work, right? Literally go and do what needs to be done, whatever that is, to reach your goal. And if you want to do something that actually matters, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be something that just comes to you naturally. You're going to have to work harder than everyone else around you if you really want to be the best. So stop wasting your time. If you want to post a video, post a video. If you want to start a business, start the business. The sooner you do it, the sooner your future self will thank you. So I want each and every one of you to look at me right now and make a promise. You are going to do whatever it takes to be successful with your goals. Whether it's literally cutting out one piece of junk food or changing the world, I need you to promise to me that you are going to make it happen. Just saying it is one thing, but I need you to actually believe it. And once you do that, It's set in stone. It's done. It's going to happen. So just wake up, get a hold of yourself, understand where you're at in your life, and understand what needs to be done. Get to work. Good luck.